Well, hello there, my name is Vinny Voodoo, and I recently announced the death of texture packs in Warzone, at least downloadable texture packs. Pay F to pay respects. Now, I've been doing a lot of experiments with the on-demand high-resolution texture streaming option, which if you're not familiar with, go and see my FAQ, but I'll just quickly go and show you it's right here under Options General On-Demand Texture Streaming. Now, you might notice I have it disabled, and the reason I've done that is to show something that I thought was rather interesting, and that is that they're not cheating it in the store. What I mean by that is if you go to the store, and I'll go there right now, and I specifically looked at this rather ruby cherry plump motherfucker called Zombie Dozer. I was looking for it then, it was in the wrong place. If I look at his arm, I've done so many texture pack videos, I can tell a low res texture as soon as I see it, plus the time it's taking it to come up now. Now, I'm not talking over a video I've already made, I'm actually making this video as I'm talking, as I always do. So I know straight away that the stepping that's on his arm is a low res texture. Now, I was thinking that even if you had texture streaming off, it would show you the best possible version of this character, and it doesn't. I've sat here and looked at that particular arm, that black line that goes down just over his shoulder there, even though the stupid dog tags don't hang the way they should and stuff like that. It's clearly a low-res texture, and I've had a delicious beverage and waited for it to resolve, to the point where I thought, well, maybe it is just the way it is. It isn't. If I go back out to my settings and go to a general on-demand texture streaming and enable it, now it'll create a 24 gig bin. This is on the PS4 Pro and above. It may be bigger on the current gen. I know it's smaller on Xbox. I think it's 8 gig. I'm going to say yes. Now, when it creates this bin, took a couple of moments there, you have to reboot the game. So I'm actually looking at this, and you can see I've been experimenting with the graph on the right there. That's how much data is being taken by this option today on the furthest to the right. If I now reboot the game and go and look at their Zombie Dozer, you will see the difference. And after I've done that, I'll show you the before and after and dissolve between the two, so you can clearly, utterly see that it is a higher resolution of this character, this operator, and that they aren't actually cheating the store, which I honestly thought they were. So without further ado, let's reboot the game. Okay, the game is rebooted. It does take some time sometimes for this game to be rebooted, but if I go to General and to my on-demand texture streaming, it's set to high quality, which is high quality or disabled are the only two options, by a couple of data cap limiters that you can set, again answered in the FAQ. Now if I go to store, and we'll go straight there to Zombie Dozer, and we'll select him, and I'm going to go in quick. I know the store really resolves rather quickly, although it's still waiting to come in. Here we go. And you can still see the step in there. It will resolve as I'm watching it. I might have to wait a few seconds. And there we go. I was just taking a swig of my delicious beverage, so I didn't quite catch it, but I know I recorded it. And you can clearly see the stepping is gone. When I had high resolution texture streaming off, it never resolved. Why is this important, you might ask? Well, they're not showing a version of the operator that you would never see. They're actually being fair. And I often denigrate Warzone and Activision for a variety of probably valid reasons, but in this case, they're being completely and utterly truthful. If you don't have that option on, you will get the lower resolution version of it, and if you do, you get this version where the arm looks smoother. In the meantime, it just leaves me to say that this is Vinny Voodoo, and I will talk to you soon.